Yes.
Okay. Well,
That's part of the whole problem that I've had with this thing, is that my previous one was electric, and it ran on a 220 volt line.
okay.
Now, it was not one of the 220 volts with a receptacle that you plug into.
Right, it was
It was
hardwired.
wired directly
Right.
into the wall.
Right.
So, in my infinite wisdom, when I switched over to the gas one, I said to myself, that's really dangerous to just have it there. So what I should do is I should pull it out from the wall, cut it,
Can't you put a
cap
hot
it,
plate underneath it or something?
and that's what I should have done. But I didn't have that foresight, you know? So I reached down in, pulled the line out,
Right.
cut it, capped it, and threw it back down into the wall.
Okay.
So now I can't get back to it. In the meantime, while I was figuring everything out with this, I couldn't go back to the old one because of what I did,
Right.
and it's just terrifically obnoxious, you know.
So now you're joining the Taliban after this, as a result of this.
ISIS,
ISIS.
not the
ISIS.
Taliban. Yeah,
ISIS. I can understand. You know.
yeah. I mean,
We'll go over
they have
over the-
very different worldviews. All right.
And they're very good on gas broilers. Too.
Exactly. Oh, what's new with you guys?
You got the urge to have something down here.
I like chicken tenders and pickle bites. I said pickles are a really good product. It's a really good product. You can grow it locally.
You need to
Actually,
get a
it's
piece of
great.
Clay.
Oh, I think I just fixed it. It just needed to be.
Piece of clay.
Twist it
It'll
out.
get hard, and
Oh,
then it'll keep the.
yeah, look at that. Much better.
They said soybean oil you can turn into biodiesel to run like a electric something or another. Like
That's
a,
very true. Actually, I sell my used oil for
Yeah,
that
they-
exact purpose.
Yeah, they're trying to do
How
that.
big is your? Is it really big, or can you get just some regular ones you can buy at, you know, Walgreens or something? They sell oil.
My uncle was trying to
How
go
much
into
do
that.
like how big are the ones that I buy? 5-gallon jugs.
No, I'm talking about the actual deep fryer.
Oh, it's big.
Does it have to be that big or what? Well, that's why you're
So
going to the wings, right?
part of why I wanted to go with this one was because it was substantially larger than my previous one. So I mean, you've probably been back into the kitchen at one point or another, haven't you?
No,
Well, okay. So I was gonna say, so you've seen the one that we used to use.
we had one. We had
Um,
one at the Red Rose. So.
My uncle said they're trying to use this product of biodiesel.
The only problem was that,
They're trying
depending
to-
on what you cooked on it, you had to worry about the taste that went through. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, so the cool thing about this one is that it's large enough and it's easy enough to swap everything out of
Right.
that I can just swap it very frequently.
So what?
And I
so it's
switched
not
from
electric
vegetable
anymore.
oil.
Yeah.
I switched from vegetable oil to canola oil,
Yeah.
which is much cheaper.
Okay.
So now it's not necessarily the end of the world if I'm going through 2 to 3 5-gallon
Okay.
jugs in a week,
Right.
which, to be honest, even at the reduced price that the canola costs, 3 a week is still a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it avoids that exact problem. See, whereas previously with the older one, not only did it hold less, so it was limiting my capacity, well, not my capacity, but it was limiting my production, it was also much more difficult and a lengthy process to swap it all out.
Who's working on that now? Your gas thing now?
Roy,
Roy. Okay.
yeah, Blackstone.
And where is he? Is he around? Or?
So he told me that he was going to be here a couple days ago
Right.
to check it out again. And I mean he's been doing good. Unfortunately he's been here like 3 or 4 times because we're going through it one thing after another to try and discern exactly which part is causing the malfunction. So he had to override a safety thing or something.
Oh, great.
And run that for like 3 days, which we did, and we gathered enough information to discern that it was not 2 of the 3 possible parts. So now we know that it is that third thing, and it was literally like the day before yesterday that he told me, he was like, well, I'm gonna get one and then come back over. So I'm expecting him here any day.
He took care of my furnace as a result of you guys. He did a pretty good job, and finally, when it came time to replace the furnace, he did the job, and it was, I didn't really question, he's a good guy, so, but anyhow, he got it and did a nice installation, so.
He's very good.
But you know who screwed him? PJ Fairchild.
Oh, really?
He put a system in for me up at North River, that house I owned up there.
Okay.
PJ didn't pay him.
Oh, that's what it all was.
A minor
Okay.
thing like that, that's all. You know.
Yeah.
He,
Well, I wonder why PJ would do that.
Because
See,
he
I've
could,
known
because he
PJ's.
could.
I've known PJ for ages, and PJ's always been a very stand-up guy.
He isn't, on certain levels he is, but he wanted to put my heating system in down at my house near the airport, right? I said, look, PJ, if this system screws up and I drop dead because either it blows up or I get gassed or whatever, I want my family to be able to sue somebody, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, for a bad installation?
Oh yeah, so you need somebody who's insured.
Well, that's, you know, what's the name of the oil company? What's our big oil down this river?
Chesapeake.
No, the oil,
Next year.
they sell gas and stuff. What-
Oh, Williams.
We're in good, Williams.
Yeah.
We're in good shape.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I got them, and what was interesting, they gave me the price and they put it in, and then they didn't realize I didn't have a vent. Notice, all the return air was going down under the door, down the
Okay.
basement door, so they put that in and you can charge anything extra. And, so, that's the way I went on that, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, I got no problem with Roy. I think he's a really good guy. He's always done really good work. It's unrelated, but I think he has a really bad drinking problem. And
You make that sound like that's a bad thing.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Howdy.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right with you. What do you guys want to drink? I'll start you off that.
Iced tea.
I gotta see if I have any. I may not right now.
Okay.
How about hot tea? You have hot tea?
I can make it.
Okay.
So 1 hot, 1 iced.
Hot tea.
Nope, 2 hot.
We made a sale on that.
All right, you guys want? I know you don't want any sugar because it's poison.
It's poison, it'll kill me. It's right there.
But do you want cream?
No, you know something? I didn't take any coffee anymore.
You got it. You guys want some honey?
No,
I'll have some
no.
honey and I'll have milk and sugar in my tea.
I'll have your spaghetti. Your spaghetti meal.
Ranch blue cheese or Italian?
Italian.
And for you, dear, you wanted tenders?
Yeah, chicken tenders and pickle bites. I like that.
All right, guys. I'll get everything going as soon as I
Okay.
can. Okay?
All right.
I'll get you some tea in just a minute.
So you didn't give us our horoscope reading today?
Well, you know that's more Dawn's bag, not mine.
Oh, so what are you up to today? Just getting food, so you,
My wife's in Florida and I'm not cooking.
whereabouts in Florida?
Couldn't tell you.
Don't, not Naples, not
Yeah,
Naples.
I don't think. She's on a beach someplace down
All
there.
right.
My whole family's down
Boynton Beach, or,
there. I can't tell you, I really can't.
it was a good place to be right now.
It
What can I do for you,
it
bud?
probably is, but she called up and said it was really hot down there, so I'm like, okay,
Tell her to take a swim.
yeah. I was like, 2 carrots to go, and a dozen wings to
Don't take away.
go. All of the barbecue and pie. Yeah, but just some paper and then because
Do you want? I would have trusted you anyway. I tend to have that problem. It's usually a bad thing, but I don't imagine it would be this time. I think you'd probably come back, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because I gotta eat. I haven't had lunch yet.
Do you want ranch or blue cheese with the wings? You got it, my friend. Probably, yeah. But it'll be. I mean, you can. It'll probably be about 25 minutes. Just putting it out
Well,
there.
I've got to go down to the veterans office and run out there, so it's gonna be 45 minutes.
Okay.
It'll be perfect.
Sounds good to me.
It's dry and warm in here. I'll like this.
All right. We're looking at 29.56. Not 50. Give me 1 second.
So this is a green rock I found. You can get it here. It's supposed to be a rare
Oh,
green.
you found it.
I don't know what kind of stone it is, but they said green stones are supposed to be valuable. They said
It's nice, whatever it is. I mean,
they said green stone they valued it. It was like $4 or $5.
would you get those on Amazon or what?
I know it said green stone is supposed to value. They want therapy. They don't care.
Where'd you get it from? Amazon or what?
No, I got it at the peddler shop right here.
Okay.
Green stones are supposed to be valued in trade share,
Thank
but
you,
they
my
want
friend.
therapy at their
I will see
Gymkhana.
you in a little bit.
Yep.
Says rare green stones to be valued in trade share like jade. Just
So
like
how many
them.
people are living in Florida? I mean, you don't know.
I know anything about Florida.
Well, you must know how many people are down there.
Oh, my family?
Yes.
Uh,
That's any of my business, but I mean,
well, no, it's, 1, 2, 6 of them. There's only
Okay.
7 of us, so 6 of them are down there.
just make sure you remember 6 down and 6 back up, right?
I hope, yeah.
All right, did they all go down together or what?
They usually take 2 planes.
Okay.
My one son and his family's up in Rochester.
Okay.
They usually
You're not
fly
doing,
out
you're
of
not
Rock-
doing it because of security and wiping out the whole family with one
No.
plane. Oh.
No, they're doing it because of convenience. This son, he's the head of FPLA for the state of Pennsylvania.
What's that?
Future Business Leaders Association.
Okay.
It's a high school
All right.
organization, and he's on the state level, and he's got a big conference. They've got 5,000 kids, 300 judges
Holy Christ.
coming into Hershey. They kind of rent Hershey for 3 or 4 days every year. So he's working on stuff down there more than he is vacationing. And
Huh.
my sister has
Can't beat that.
my sister has a place down there, and they go down. They do it every year.
And where's that place?
I can't wait to get there.
All I know is Naples and Boynton Beach. That's the only two.
That's not even one of them. No? Lakeland? Is Lakeland on that?
Yeah, Lakeland's down
Is
there.
that on the
Isn't there an
beach?
Air Force? That's an Air Force. It's going towards Key West on the way
Oh,
from
oh.
north of Miami, south of Miami.
No, they're on the other side.
Is it? Hmm.
I don't pay attention.
Well,
So
really
there's
doesn't matter.
diopside in Texas near Carlsbad Canyon.
What?
Carlsbad Canyon near Van
Hudspeth,
Horn.
Hudspeth County.
Yeah, Culberson County,
I
Texas.
have Culberson and Hudspeth.
Culberson County, Texas, next to Van Horn was a green
Van Horn. I got
diopside.
land in Van Horn.
Green diopside.
Okay.
Green diopside was a rare green stone. Take years to find a huge green diopside, but finding one, there's malachite out there and green diopside quartz. They don't. So buy a really big green diopside there's hard, but they said they do find it. They find diopside, they find green diopside out there, but it's hard to find.
Well, I've got to run in there, gotta get down a little bit. How much rain did we get last night or yesterday? How much rain did we get in the last couple of days?
I don't know. I think at least a couple inches. So.
Oh, must have, because it flooded the roads up here to Burlington.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
You remember that last flood we had? When was that? Around 2000? What was that?
Oh, the big ones in 70.
72, but it was another one that was pretty close to
Pretty
that.
close, went over our dams and stuff.
And I had to take a friend of mine, her mother just died, she was 100, so we had to go down to Scranton, right? And the only way to go to Scranton was to take Route 6 until we got to Burlington Turnpike and shoot across and then get on the big road up there, 76, what is it, what's that road?
17 it used to be. It's
Wait,
they call it
17,
83
and then
or
we
something.
came around to 81, then we dropped down.
Yeah.
But the rest of her family couldn't make it. But this thing was building up. I said, this is the only way to do it. And we just got to the points where it was building up. We just beat the points and we made it up there. It was lucky.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, have a good day.
Hey, see you later.
Okay.
So green diopside was in Texas. Couldn't visit. There was a green fluorite in Holbrook, Arizona. Couldn't visit either. So green fluorite can be cut really nice. It's a really rare stone. This is a very precious stone, a green stone, but they didn't care. It can be cut really nice. So really fine green fluorite you can cut real nice and it doesn't matter. So it helps people with DNA or endorphins or something. I don't know. So quartz, you can find quartz in Carlsbad Canyon area near Culberson,
You
Texas.
typically can find quartz
You can
anyplace.
find you can find quartz there. You can get a fine cut. If you cut it real nice, it looks nice. But it don't. So quartz could look really nice, really finely cut with fluorite, green fluorite. So you can find these things, but there's quartz all over here. There's pink quartz, amethyst. You cut it real nice, but they don't. They want their therapy. They have all this quartz. They won't cut it. So getting quartz cut real nice and shiny with your amethyst. How they can get stuff, but they don't. So they can't find someone to like the opera with their crown jewels in the opera and play. They need something like that because they don't let them be a real king. The opera or the movies, you can have crown jewels to make it work something, but they don't have people regularly doing that. They don't really do that a lot. You can make crown jewels for like a play, but they don't really do that a lot. From all over the place for plays and movie stars, but they don't do it all the time. They don't really sit there and do that a lot, but can. See, movies and opera theater, you can have crown jewels. You can make fresh ones for movies, but they don't do that a lot. That's why they're in therapy, because they want to be princess in the movie and allowed to a lot. They all just want to be in their movie and have their big princess jewels. They don't really get to. So they don't get to certain therapy. Stay in therapy because they don't get to be their crown jewels in their movies. They're not allowed to. So mostly they would be princess and their crown jewels is theater. You don't get to. They're in therapy. You gotta be sad.
What's this animal?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
Alligator? I don't know.
Probably from Australia or something. Oh.
So they're not allowed to be in crown jewels and little princess in the opera and the theater. So they're in therapy because they would be like princess and allowed to. In therapy because they can't be in the play with their little princess. They'll be princess. They want to. It's not allowed to. They're in therapy like the girls. They're sad. The little princess wants to be in the theater and opera and they're allowed to. They're sad. Upsets them a lot. It's gonna be like Cleopatra movie, have her endure them in their big movie, so they don't get to. They want to be a full movie, or like Cleopatra, world leader. We endure them, they don't get to, upsets them, that's sad.
Amazing. That is amazing. This is funny, isn't it? It's an elephant that's very friendly.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, he's doing some stuff that could kill him, but he's basically he drags him off his motorcycle and then gives him his helmet.
Yeah. Normally, most people want to be a big celebrity in their movies, in their crowns. Most people want to be like Cleopatra in a huge movie. Because most people dream of the little princess and the crown jewels. There's lots of quartzes here to make crown jewels. They had sea metal durans, just in a river full of tiny melons of gold. They tried. I could actually do it myself. Tried, but I didn't actually get to.
These bears are too much.
So you were allowed to be a little princess, upset them. Could be in the theater, set them. There's most people. Most people want to be a big slutty like princess in a movie. Don't want to. It's sad.